Listen, man, this is a first time challenge on this channel. We're doing the 90s challenge this time. We're bringing it back to the 90s. So, like, all I'm doing is basically drawing somebody in 90s fashion and 90s style clothes. You know, I'm sure this challenge has been done before. Basically, how I got to here was I was just hearing a whole bunch of people talk about like back to the 90s parties, back to the 90s stuff, and you know, I thought that would make a good challenge for a drawing channel, so I had to put this video together. Now, as you can see, this is retro, this is 90s, so you know, I got my influence from like 90s music, 90s TV shows, movies and stuff. The main TV show was The Fresh Prince. I'm gonna be honest, it was The Fresh Prince. You know, I was trying to use his fashion style, you know, the way he dressed to try to put this guy together real quick. You know, now, since this is the 90s, I had to give him some of the 90s essentials. I had like a little checklist I had to go through. For one, he got the box cut. I had to give him the box cut. You know, it's the same hairstyle that Will Smith had back in the day. You know, we had to check that off. That was a part of the essentials. Now his clothes, like his shirt. Listen, when I get to the coloring part, you're gonna see all types of bright colors. I was pulling out the brightest markers and stuff because I was doing my research. I was trying to do my research, and it seemed like a lot of the clothes and stuff that people wore were like super bright. All types of like crazy patterns and stuff. That's why I gave him like a little zigzag pattern on his shirt too. But it was like super bright, multiple colors. So I had to put it on him. He had to fit right in. You know, another thing for the 90s too was graffiti. It seemed like graffiti was bigger back then or more popular. But I didn't get a chance to add it into it. I was going to put it in like the little circle that I put behind him. Like put 90s in bubble letters or something like graffiti style. But I just ended up putting a solid color in that bubble instead. Anyway, you know, moving on, like I said, the style way back then was different. Like most of the pants right now are fitted. Like they're not super baggy like they were back then. So I had to give them some like super baggy jeans. That's why I have like more wrinkles and folds on right now. I don't normally put that many wrinkles and stuff in my drawings. I had to include it this time around because he got the super baggy jeans on right now. You know, I also threw in a little checkered pattern on the side of his jeans too. You know, I was just trying to make him fit in. He had to fit into the timeline. Now, I didn't get a chance to add his shoes in the picture, but if I did, I would have probably just gave him some Timbs or something. Or maybe even, I don't know, I might have tried to draw Jordans. Never mind, I probably wouldn't. But all I'm saying is I probably would have put more detail into them than I would like my normal pieces. Instead, I just added like, you can see the little border I added around the drawing. And I put like some 90s designs into it. Like the different shapes, different colors and stuff. I use bright colors, you'll see later. But that's pretty much how I got here. As I was saying, I had to break out all my super bright colored markers, the yellow, the bright blue, all of them are coming out for the clothes. You know what I'm saying? It was basically like all the colors in like a Skittles bag, like a Skittles bag drawing. I might end up having to do a challenge for that. I might have to make a drawing based off the Skittles or something. But yeah, his shirt, as you can see, is green, pink, and I put purple into it. You know, another thing with the fashion too, like the dudes would be wearing, they would have like a jacket on and it'd be like half open and they wouldn't have like any type of shirt or anything underneath. I was gonna give my guy right here that. I was just gonna draw like a jacket on him and he didn't have any shirt underneath it or anything, but I ended up going with like the crazy design shirt. I seen that, like most of the fashion stuff I seen was from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Like I said, that was probably my biggest influence. You know, it was like all the stuff that Will Smith was wearing back then. He was going nuts. Just like I was saying though, since it's a 90s drawing, I had a little playlist. I was listening to a 90s playlist as I was doing this drawing. It had all the hits on it. I wish I could have put that music in the background, but I'm not trying to get no copyright strikes or anything. I was watching some good movies too from back then. I don't know, but if I end up doing this challenge again, next time I'll probably do a girl next time, and like I'll probably draw them like doing something like inline skating, something people did more so in the 90s, or I could maybe like try to do an 80s challenge. I don't know. I'll figure something out. But anyway, that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate it. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And I'm out.